Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, or whenever you're watching this live. Today, I am going to interview a good friend of mine. She did host me on one of our day summit, and she is one of those people you just see and you get energized. I love her to bits, and you wouldn't believe whomever I was going to interview today. She had a family emergency, so she could not make it. And I was like, Eloho, could you come on board? And she was jam. She said, yeah, it's not a problem. I was freaking out because I was like, what am I going to say? How am I going to frame this, frame all of this? But we are here. We are going to entertain you. She is an entertainer. When I read her bio, you will see what it's all about. So the first thing I would like for you, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're on LinkedIn, if you're not following me, please do follow. And if you're on Facebook, please do follow me on that as well. Of course, you've got to follow Eloho. I am going to pronounce her name right this time, so you would be all right. So what I love about her is, as I said, she's full of energy. She's mother. She's also another business owner and woman of faith. That is one thing it resonates with me because I want to bring women entrepreneurs on my show. And this is second. This is season 6. I've brought many women entrepreneurs on this show because I want to highlight them. We as a women speakers and experts of women in business, we shy away from the limelight. We don't want to be seen. So what happens is if you don't want to be seen, you won't be heard either. So if you want to be heard, get there, get out there, and be seen by that. I'm an introvert myself. It really hurts me whenever I see other people say the same thing which I've been saying. I don't have photographs, to be frank with, for so long. So let me stop my own bandwagon and get off that and introduce Eloho. Eloho is a personal brand visibility coach, personal brand strategist. She's a singer. She's released a single as well. So make sure I'll make sure that she puts the link for that single. And speaker, author, and also a radio broadcaster who helps creatives, entrepreneurs, and women of faith stand out using power of visibility, as I said, to shine their light, amplify their message, and go from unknown to unforgettable. She teaches how she teaches how to stop doubting their potentials, unleash their inner confidence, beat the stereotypes, and create 360-degree irresistible brand. She's the CEO and founder of Scotland's #1 Christian radio station, Heartsong, live in Edinburgh. You can find her broadcasting words of inspiration every Monday to Thursday morning at 6:30 a.m. Now I'm going to bring her. You can see what I mean.
Wow.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
We are here at last,
Finally, we made it.
Finally, we got there. I was like, what do I say? Because there's so many things to say. I need to stop blabbering about things. Anyway, so tell us about you to all of us.
All right.
I've read what the bio.
Yeah.
It's better to be very
when it comes from it. Yeah.
Human, right? Let's do that.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Suda, first of all, for having me
Thank
on your
you.
show. Amazing, amazing. And you and I have been buddies and friends in this journey, entrepreneurial journey,
Yes.
supporting one another and just holding each other. Well, as you said, my name is Eloho Efemuai, and one of the things I love very much is inspiring people to become a better version or the best version of
Yes.
themselves, And through my journey, through my process, I've evolved. And you and I were just talking about that, how in the business world you keep evolving. Life is all about evolving. You don't stay in the same place
Yes.
always. So I have evolved in my journey from starting out as a singer, organizing concerts, studying digital marketing to be able to help artists as myself brand themselves properly online, and build their online PR. So I've evolved from that, onto this business woman who is now helping other creative women like myself to build an online presence, build their brands, so that they can grow their influence, their impact, and their income. So I'm just a girl, I'm just a woman, I'm just a lady who wants to inspire other women to stand up, shine their lights, because you can't hide your light. When you have been blessed and gifted with something, you can't
Yes.
hide it. And in this case, we are business people, we're entrepreneurs, we're creatives, and there's something that is in us for somebody else. I always tell my clients that the gifts you have, the knowledge you have, is not for you, it's for somebody else. So if you hide that away, you're depriving someone else of that blessing or gift.
Yes.
So my assignment, my purpose, my why is just to inspire women who feel like they are not heard, they are not known, they are invisible. My why, my purpose is just to inspire them, push them really to say, you know what, you can do it. If I can do it from zero, nobody knew me, and I'm here today having built, a radio station. I started online, but is now on DAB in Edinburgh and Glasgow. So if I can do it from unknown to unforgettable, then you can too. So that's me in a nutshell.
Oh,
I'm married
thank
and I've
you.
got 3 children. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You've got 3 children, and one of them are budding photographer. I'll say, really, the photographs which they take of you is unbelievable. So it's like
Yeah.
I'm going to adopt them. Take off you.
Yeah, they're my photographers. They're so good, even though they complain. Mom, it's okay, it's enough. But yeah,
Yeah,
I love them
thank you
and they do
very
it.
much, Eloho. So you, as a personal brand strategist and visibility coach, and also
Yeah.
you help creatives. So you mainly, how do you work? You've got so many arms
Yeah.
to your business. How do you work with
Okay.
it?
So yeah. Okay, I have different arms, like you rightly said. I have an Instagram course where I teach people how to use Instagram, how to grow their following. For those who really want Instagram as a platform, so I go big on it and we focus on that. But for those who really just want to start their brand, for those who know that they have so much, they want to start a business, they want to start a podcast, they want to start a YouTube channel, they want to write a book. For some of them, they've even written a book, but they just don't know how to get the message out. So I work with them and we go through 3 pillars. We clarify who exactly are you, who do you want to be known as, who is your target audience. You know all the work,
Yes.
Sudha, we
That's
get
okay, because everyone has to know what
exactly.
those 3
Yeah,
pillars are. I'll
yeah, yeah.
come back to those 3 pillars. So you have many
Mhm.
things you work on. Today, I am going to take those 3 pillars and use that to build Instagram as well. Firstly, I know you as an Instagram queen. To be
Yeah.
frank with, you've got really big following. I'll get there one day. Instagram is an enigma.
Amen.
Instagram is an enigma for me. So to clarify that, I think it's for everyone
Yeah.
because
Oh, it is. It is.
Reels is being quite famous, and their algorithm changes every other day. If I'm right, I think I come from a technology background. I must understand that the algorithms changes, but the changes which they do. I'm also an SEO person,
Oh,
so
yeah.
Google has changed the algorithm every other day. But however, Instagram seemed to be a lot more impacting the visual element of it. Like if people don't want to be seen, how how can they go on Instagram
Yeah.
and build their brand?
Okay. All right. That's a very good question, Sudha. And like you rightly said, the algorithms change all of the time. It changes all of the time. And I have what I call the 7 C's, and we can talk about the 7 C's after all. But what I teach people is, yes, for some of us who are building a personal brand, we obviously have to show our faces, but for those who are like introverts, and don't want anybody to, I don't want anybody to see my face. What I say to them is, when you do that, I know you're an introvert. When you do that, you are being selfish because, like I said earlier on, you have the knowledge. You can teach people how to plant flowers, for instance. You can teach people how to grow their business. You can teach people how to write a book. But for fear of what people may say, you hold back. And then you cover up your Instagram with quotes from other people that is not helping you or helping your business.
Yeah.
So you don't have to splash your face all over Instagram, right? But there has to be a balance. There has to be a balance. So you identify, first of all, what is my purpose? What is my why? What is my cause? In my case, I call it cause. What is the cause? Why am I on Instagram? What is the solution I am bringing? What is the problem that I am solving? When you begin to think about it that way, and who needs it, you begin to show up for that person. I'm not saying I love photos. I love to, because I just love photos. And so I'm an introvert. People don't believe that, but I love photos and I know that I'm on an assignment. So I will show up for that person. But for you who struggle with that, there are ways that you can grow your following. You can also impact your audience. Instagram is a visual platform. It emphasizes photos. It emphasizes videos. But I mean, reels, all of that, even stories, But what you can do is, when you're producing content, you can create content that's also visually appealing, but not necessarily put your photo on it if you don't want to. So that's what I would say. I don't know.
It's really nice. What are those 7 C's? Can you give us a clue?
Okay, hold on. I'll share my 7 C's with you. I've got them written here. And I actually call this the Instagram Visibility Bible. So the cause is know your why for your Instagram. Why are you on Instagram? Because usually, everybody wants to be on all of the platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. But if you don't know your why, you will just jump on Instagram and do what every other person is doing. So you have to identify, are my ideal clients on Instagram, before I jump on there. So know your cause for Instagram. What is your why? So that you don't jump on every trend. And that's something I see a lot, on Instagram. So you may ask yourself, do you just want to position yourself as a brand industry expert? Do you want to grow your following? Do you want to increase conversions? Once you get clear on why you are using Instagram or why you want to use Instagram, then you begin to plan your strategy. So number 2, so 1 is cause, number 2 is clarify. Who is your target audience? And I know that, some people are like, oh, Eloho, well, that doesn't really matter. I've been sent to the whole world. No, you have not been sent to the whole world. You have been sent to a specific people. And I wrote a book in 2020. You are not everyone's cup of tea. Not everybody will get you. Not everybody will understand your message. So you have to identify who your target audience is, right? Find out what they love, where they're located. I mean, I've got this. I can share this with you, Sudha, and then you can give it to your audience.
Yeah.
Thirdly, you've got to clarify, bring clarity to your brand. Instagram has what we call Instagram bio, where you have your name, you have what you do. So you've got to optimize your bio for visibility. Right? So if you go on your Instagram, you have your name, you have your username, you have the bio where you say, this is what I do. So now we have identified the cause, we have identified your target audience. So on your bio, that's why we say clarify, be clear, so that when I come to your Instagram page, I know exactly who you are and I know exactly the services that you offer. So on your Instagram bio, you then say, okay, this is my name, this is who I am. I'm a coach, I'm a brand visibility coach, I'm an online business architect, I'm a host, I'm an author. So you put that there and also say, okay, this is who I help. And this is the result that I give the people that I help. So I know that Instagram has a limit on the character in the bio, but you can be clever about it. I help creative women of faith to build their personal brand online so that they can grow their income, impact, and influence. Bam, that's it. So that's number 3. Number 4, we talk about community building. So I always tell my clients and my audience, you don't ghost post. And that's what a lot of people do on Instagram and every other platform. You put out a post, you expect everybody to rush to the post, but you are not there. You're not engaging with your audience. You are not even engaging with their post. So you've got to build community. How do you build community? Sudha puts out a post. We all go there. We talk. We respond to Sudha, and then maybe there are people who have responded to Sudha's comments that you think that oh wow, this can be my ideal client. I can work with this person, or I need this person. You engage with that person before you then put your own content out. So when you put your content out, Sudha was like, oh, Eloho just commented on my post. Let me see what she's saying. And just like it's a ripple effect. So you've got to build community. So is that the 4th one? Community building.
Yeah.
So cause, clarify. And let's go back from the top. So we've got cause, we've got clarify. So clarify is 2, 1 and 2. So clarify your target audience and clarify who you are, who you serve, what you do. And then 4 is community building. And then 5 is content. Content is king, they say. I see people when they put out content, there's nothing, you can just maybe put a quote post, but there's nothing in your caption that explains why you have put that quote. So you've got to think about the kind of content that you're putting out. Would it help the person, that is going to read it? So content is so key when you're growing your visibility on Instagram. And then consistency, consistency gets you everything you need. I've been at this for years now, and consistency, because I've been consistent doing what I do with Instagram, social media, with my radio show and the radio itself, I have been able to build trust. So if you want to grow your personal brand on Instagram, if you want to grow your visibility on Instagram, you've got to commit to be consistent, because consistency builds trust. And consistency doesn't mean you have to be there every single day. You're going to burn out. You're going to burn out if you do that. I say consistency is committing to a pattern for you. So if you say Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to be on Instagram, be there. So we know that you are going to be there. We all love TV shows and TV series. We know the exact day and time they're going to be on air. So we rush to our TV, we switch it on. So let your clients, your customers, your audience know that, Sudha is just going to be on Instagram Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and they look forward to it. So that's
Fifth one.
Another C. Then we've got colors.
Colors.
That was the fifth one. Then the sixth one is colors. Wow. You know I love my colors.
Oh, I love my colors as well.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to stand out on Instagram because yesterday I was listening to something and the guy says that people talk about, oh, there's so much noise on Instagram and social media. He says we are the noise. And I laughed, you know. He says we are the noise, but you've got to stand out. If you don't want to be the noise or be a part of the noise, then you've got to come with something that the other person is not coming with. And color will distinguish you. Yes, there may be other people using the same colors as you, but you can brand your color in ways that they haven't. So when I see Suda, I know, wow, that is Suda's content. Yeah. So that's the sixth one, right? And then the seventh one is connect, you know, and which takes us back to the fact about showing your face once in a while. There's so many Instagram experts that I follow who offer value, tips, you know. They do a lot of carousel posts. I mean, Instagram has where you can, in simple layman terms, you can just dump 10, I think it's 10 photos, and then it's like slides where you scroll. So I know a lot of Instagram experts who do who produce those kind of content. But you guess what? At the end, the last bit, when they're doing the call to action, they put their photo there. So people can connect with this person who's giving them so much value. So those are my 7 C's. Number 1, cause. Number 2 and 3, clarify. Number 4, community. Number 5, content. Number 6, consistency. Number 7, colors. And I think connect is a
yeah,
is a bonus. Is a bonus. Yeah.
Yeah. You have you mentioned 3 pillars before for the branding.
Yeah.
How does that include these 7 elements?
Fantastic. Great question. I love that. So my 3 pillars. Number 1 is radical clarity. So what are the first 3 pillars, 3 C's I talked about? Cause, clarity, clarify. So radical clarity, right? Then you have your brand identity.
Yeah.
In brand identity, we talked about colors.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we have content creation, we have community building, we have consistency and connect. Visibility amplifier, which is my 3rd pillar.
Okay.
So under the visibility amplifier, we talk about content creation. We talk about, connecting, engaging with your community. We talk about consistency and how to connect. So that's it.
Oh, that is really very it builds, isn't it? But there is a bridge between this similarity. You not only, yes, we are talking about Instagram today, but you do other things alongside podcasts and books, as you mentioned, others as well. But we are talking about Instagram. So people have this craze about Instagram that they need to have 10K followers. So what is the benefit for 10K followers? Why are people crazy about followers?
Yeah. I think, I have over 10K followers, and I've been really looking for the benefits. There are some benefits, obviously. You get some more brand deals. Instagram has some monetization tools that is only available to people who have a certain number. Yeah.
Okay.
But I've seen people with less than 10K followers who are getting brand deals.
Okay.
So sometimes you can be Instagram rich, but bank poor. You get what I mean? So the whole essence is of that happens. So we can all have 10,000, 50, 1 million followers, but they're not converting to anything. which is what we want at the end of the day, that our Instagram followers, LinkedIn followers, Facebook followers all convert to something. For you, it may be converting to subscribers on your YouTube, downloads on your podcast, or people buying your course, or your email list growing.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, the numbers, you want quality, not quantity.
Yeah.
So yes, Instagram may have some monetization tools and benefits for people who have a certain number, maybe 10K and upwards, but your focus is building a loyal audience, a committed audience who are ready to buy from you any day, anytime.
Yes.
So you would rather have 1,000 committed followers than 50,000 followers who all they do is, oh, great picture, oh, nice, but they're not asking you, Eloho, where's your product? Suda, where's your product? I want to buy now.
Yeah.
I want to listen to your YouTube. I want to buy your book. Yeah.
Yeah, that is the challenge with social media following, isn't it? We all go for, I mean, everyone seem to be, what do you say, addicted to, oh, I've got 10,000 followers, I've got 20,000 followers, I've got million followers, but are all those followers liking, commenting, and asking you the questions which you want them to ask? Not just following you for the sake of following.
Yeah.
And that is, I sometimes feel that social media themselves, the platform as a corporation, they create this practice, or they create this habit that people have to hoard on to the followers, subscribers, create content, because they want content to be posted on their website or on their platform. So we do need to somehow optimize that to benefit from it. There is nothing wrong with these platforms. It's how you use those platforms.
There's nothing. I mean, Exactly. I mean, there's nothing wrong in getting 1 million followers, 10,000 followers.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong. You just have to go back again to your why.
Yeah.
Why am I using Instagram? Because like you said, Instagram and all of these platforms, they have their tactics to keep us longer on their platform, and we don't want to be slaves to them. We don't want, oh, Instagram says today is reels working, so I jump and I'm doing reels, and then I'm not getting the results. But you've got to just focus why. And to be honest, Suda, I was at that point sometime, where I was going crazy. It was even beginning to affect me mentally, and so I had to switch off. I had to stop following certain people because I couldn't keep up with all of those pressure, the demand. Oh, you've got to post at such and such a time. You've got to do this. You've got to do that. And I just said, you know what? I'm just going to focus on showing up for my audience with value, with great content. And those who love it will come back. And, things just changed for me at that point. I now feel better about Instagram and even all the other platforms. Because sometimes you may get 50 likes. Sometimes you may get no likes. So it's just... but once you focus on your why, your cause, and you know exactly why you're on the platform, all those vanity metrics would not.
It is vanity metrics, to be frank with. And I remember I have been on with SEO from 2001, 2002. It kind of, if I'll tell you that story some other time. But from that point onwards, everything changed. At that point, we were not crazy because not many people know about it. So it's only last 10 years or so, it's become so much of, we need this, we need this, we need this. I always asked my clients, oh, we've got about 10,000 visitors. Did all 10,000 visitors do something you asked them to do? No. So why did they know? They are visitors, so take it from that point. They have to understand what your brand is for them to relate to you and trust you as well. So another question which really pops up for me when it comes to Instagram is You said we've got to be consistent in creating content. Sometimes my audience are like between 25 to 60. They've got other things apart from just being online. So how can they create content? What is that you tell your clients that this is how they can create content?
Okay. All right. Okay. Fantastic. Yeah. So what I teach my clients is you need to have what we call content pillars.
Yeah.
So 3 to 5 topics that you talk about always. So say maybe for me, personal branding, confidence, Instagram, social media, shining your light, and marketing.
Yeah.
So once you have your 5 pillars, you know that these are the 5 things I'm going to talk about on my Instagram consistently. And then under each pillar, you have different content posts that you do. So you have the kind of posts that will, I talk about, connection posts. So say, for instance, you've got the, one of your pillars is confidence. You tell stories when you're talking about connection posts, you tell stories about your confidence, your lack of confidence, how you overcame it. Yeah. Then you have educational kind of post. This is where you teach people about confidence.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you have sales post. So I'm talking about confidence, right? I've shared my experiences to connect with you. I have taught you confidence. And then sales. This is where you can get more. So that's where you sell your program or anything that you have, even if it's a freebie.
Yeah.
But you always have to give people, soft sale. Click on here or inbox me or DM me for more, information. Then you have like I think I'm trying to remember the other one, but in this one you share testimonials, like social proof.
Yeah.
So I've been talking about confidence. I've been teaching about it. I've told you how you can find more and how you can gain more, of what I do. So these are people that have used my service, or these are people that have encountered me teaching them about confidence. So your 5 pillar content must always have 4 or 5 different kind of connection posts that you're putting out. So you're not coming every day to teach. 5 ways to do this. That's fantastic. But you've got to plan your content in such a way. Okay, maybe Tuesdays, for instance, I'm going to be teaching. Yeah. So you plan every day. Wednesday, I just want to connect with my audience. I just want to share my journey and my story. And then Thursdays, feedback. I want to share testimonials. I want to share a quote post that has inspired me on my journey. And maybe Friday, I'm going to sell today. Yeah, I'm going to sell today. So that's what I would tell them if you're struggling. First and foremost, get your 5 pillars, 3 to 5. It doesn't have to be 5. It could just be 3.
Yeah.
And you're going to be known for this. So you're not going to be talking about planting flowers. And then tomorrow you're coming to teach me how to birth a baby, for instance, or how to care for the elderly. No. We need 3 things, 3 to 5 things that they're your buckets, they're your pillars. From there, you now begin to create different content types that will resonate with your audience, that will teach them and help them grow from where they are to where they want to be.
Ooh, that's cool. So I will put all the details of social media handles and also her website links down below. So tell us about, you are at the moment, you've got membership work you're promoting, right? So what's that membership about?
Yeah. Okay, so the membership is for, creative women. For now, I'm working with women. As we go on, maybe men can join. But for now, it's for creative women who struggle to be consistent on social media, who feel lonely on this entrepreneurial journey,
Yeah.
who struggle with all of the tech issues and just looking for a community to help them build their online presence, get consistent with social media, producing, consistent content. So this membership, what entails, it's priceless. So we've got every month there's a content plan for those who are like, I don't know what to post today, or I'm tired of saying the same thing. We've got a monthly content plan. So where you can, go in and say, oh, today I can say this, and then you can adapt it or adopt it to your business, brand, industry, career, wherever you are. So that's first things first. Then we have expert guest speakers, all to help you build your personal brand,
Yeah.
build your online presence, get consistent, get confident, above all, with showing up on social media. So we've got that. And then since we run a radio station, part of the benefits that people who join get is you advertise for free on Heartsong Live Radio. And Heartsong Live Radio, I said when I started in 2017, it was online. But last year, in 2022, August, we got a license from the official communications company in the UK, Ofcom, to broadcast on local DAB in Edinburgh and in Glasgow. And the dream, the vision is to go national. So we're growing high. Our audience is massive, is big. So you get the opportunity to advertise your business, your product, your service on Heartsong Live Radio. Then as a woman of faith, I know that prayers are important. And Suda, I know that you believe so much in prayers. So every Monday, the women in the membership, we gather for half an hour at 6 a.m. and we just pray concerning our brands and business for the week. We set the intention for the week.
Okay.
I don't know if I mentioned experts, guest speakers, then trainings as well. So we've got trainings. There's more to come, and that's why it's evolved, because it keeps evolving.
Yeah.
So many things that are going to be added as we go. But that's what it is for now.
Ooh, you've got a book.
Yeah.
The book.
My book is titled You Are Not Everyone's Cup of Tea. And this is really my story and my journey of overcoming imposter syndrome, overcoming rejection and abuse, to becoming who I am today. It was time that I told my story, because I was not free to be me, because I was holding in so much. So I had to step up and step out to shine my light, to say all of these things don't define who I am. And not everyone gets me. I know that is okay. But before, I wanted everyone to get me. I was a people pleaser, and I was seeking approval from people who didn't have approval to give to me. So I said, what? Enough is enough. I'm not going to be going around the same circle anymore. You love me, it's fine. You don't love me, that's okay as well. If you want to do business with me, fantastic. If you don't want to do business with me, but I am not your cup of tea. So it's just my story, my journey, and what helped me to overcome all of that. It's available on Amazon.
Ooh, that's cool. I'll put the links for membership and also for Eloho's book in the link. In the description, in the links in the description. Anyway, so tell us, before we finish this, what is your message if they are not doing anything which you've said for last 30 minutes or so? What is the one thing they should do today and now?
Okay, so my big message for you is you've got to shine your light. As you arise and shine your light, you are giving other people unconsciously the permission to also shine their light. So you've got so much, you've got a gift, you've got a talent, and the world needs to hear you. So arise, shine, build your personal brand online, and get your message out into the world. So that's it.
Yeah, people has to get comfortable being online. It's no point.
I think so. Yeah.
They complain, oh, it's bad. Nothing is bad. It's about you, how you use it, how you consume it.
Yeah.
That's what makes it. It's all in you. It's that is not going to come and get you. I always
No,
say
no.
technology is not. I am a technologist myself, because people keep saying to me, technology is bad, technology is not doing what I wanted to do. It's because of you. So educate yourself, so that
Yeah.
it instead of it using you, you use technology.
Yeah.
That is what technology is, a neutral. So it is up to you how you
How you
use.
use it. Yeah.
A knife is there to kill and nourish. So if you want to be nourished, use the knife for nourishing rather than killing.
That,
So
that's
as
right.
simple as that. So thank you very much for
Thank you
coming on our
too.
show. Um, and thank you for thank you for coming at the last minute. That's what I wanted to say, because it was
That's okay.
just
Yeah.
12 hours. We
Okay.
just turned it around. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Before we go, I've got 3 fun questions.
Oh wow, those fun questions. Okay.
So yeah, it's like a rapid fire,
Yeah.
no explanation or anything. It's just you keep going. Uh, at 2 o'clock, right about 2 o'clock midnight, you're in deep sleep and you hear fire alarm and your house is on fire. What are the 3 things you would take and run out?
Oh my goodness. What 3 things would I take and run out? I'll take my phone, number one.
What else is
I'll
that?
take my phone because with my phone I can communicate and reach out to people. What else would I take? What is so special? And in my phone I have my Bible, so I wouldn't say, "Oh, I'll take my Bible," because my phone has my Bible. It has everything. I would just take on my what do you call it, my trainers or my sneakers to wear just in case I need to go somewhere. And what else would I take? Maybe I don't know. I don't know what the third thing I'll take, but I know definitely my wristwatch, my trainers. Obviously I'll put on a dress,
Yeah,
so I'm not going to be
something to keep
running
you
out with
warm,
just
I
a white
think.
tee.
Yeah,
Something to keep me warm.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah. Okay, so maybe the third thing
especially
is
here
something to keep
in Scotland.
in Scotland.
And
Yeah.
second question: are you a tea or coffee lover?
Tea.
Tea every day.
I love my tea. I love my fruit tea. Oh, every day. Sometimes twice a day, 3 times a day. I love my tea.
Okay. The third thing is: are you city person or country person?
Country. More country, but yeah, more country. City life is too busy.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. So thank you very much again. Thanks again for coming.
Thank
And
you so much. Thank you.
to all of you, if you want to speak to Eloho, please do get in touch with her through the links. And she's on Instagram, being Instagram queen. That's how I know her. But she does other things
Yeah.
as well, similar to me. But and Instagram is an enigma for me, as it is with many people. So that's why I wanted Eloho to come on the show and talk about Instagram,
Yeah.
how to use it to our benefit as a
Exactly.
business owners. And thank you very much.
Yeah.
And thank you all. I'll see you all
Thank you.
next week with another episode. Thank you. Next week with another episode on expert interview series with another expert, and that expert, as both of us has got a history as well. So please do subscribe to my channel, and also comment below if you like it, or if you want something to be improved. Please do send me a message of what could be improved. I love speaking to you, and also be good till I see you next. And thank you very